All right. Good morning, race fans. It is 7 a.m. Well, okay, it's 7:15. But I'm old, so I've been up for ages now. Americans are good for bourbon. Yes, that is true. We are starting 19th. Which split is this? Is this second split? Oh, okay. This is top split, apparently. Bottom split. Nice. So it is Sunday morning, very early, and so the participation lower, because this is the fourth Indy 500 they've run this weekend. This is the final one. So hey, we make the top split in this.
Good luck, everybody. I love you. Só por cima do meu cadáver.
All right, everything works. So, 33 drivers, 8 of them are in our voice chat right now, so it is chaos going on. We just decided to jump in with all the... So yeah, this is... Lord, we have Ty, Shane, Mohammed, Maddie, Kyle, Jesper, Josh. That's just in voice chat. And then we've got Silva. Oh God, George. Who? Beto. Who is not in here? Andrew Marquez is in here. Yeah, finish. Is Marco's in here? So I couldn't pass Maddie on the inside because I would have got a black flag. Before the start-finish line. Also, he's in my voice chat, so he would have been displeased if we'd murdered each other on lap 1 or lap 0. We are more bunched up than I would like to be, that's for sure. Well, it's very nerve-wracking.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm being held up, and Paul is... All right, we lost Paul. I'm much happier with you behind me than Paul. He was looking impatient. All right, so I'm a little we have a nice little...
If you're gonna go to the bottom manual, you gotta stick it, brother.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Sorry for that one.
It's okay.
So we got both Maddie in front of us and Tristan behind us in our voice chat. So it's calmer now. I don't feel the urge to pass Maddie to get away from Paul anymore. I was going to say I have no idea what numbers you guys are babbling about. 21 laps. Yeah, I'm not American. I'm in leaders. Yep. It is a total cheat code. So we're discussing strategies right now. The guys, we've got Muhammad and up at the front. So he's up leading, but so he's got a different fuel strategy than those of us further back. Oh, okay. Otis Lawrence up in second. Apparently he's an F1 esports driver. Also knows how to turn left. Why would you say that? All right, so we're starting to get strung out. I remember that. And then he drove it through the BBC offices. All right. Oh, fix my brake bias for a pit stop. By default, iRacing gives their setups a very safe and conservative brake bias, very forward. It prevents the rears from locking up. But of course, your rear tires are the bigger, heavier, bigger tires with more weight behind them. So the more you can balance it out, drag it, make it back a bit, get a bit more rear tire braking, so that you have all four tires equally braking. The faster or the later you can brake and the harder you can brake. The problem is if those rear tires lock up, you're going to spin. And that's where you see guys who, when they're coming into pit entry, they'll either front tires smoke show or the rear tires lock up and they spin to the wall. And the spin to the wall means they had the brake bias too low. Mohammed was just said he He thought he was going to get caught for speeding. He came in so quick. Not a good set of corners. Good Lord. Maddie, I'm going to go in if you're not.
Fitting. Fitting in, this time by.
Apparently I forgot to check my windshield tear off.
Kyle on boxing.
All right, so we got what we wanted, which was green flag stops and me pitting with no one in front of me. So I was able to be aggressive on my pit entry. And that looks to have jumped us a couple people. Come on, guys. Don't lose rolling. Oh, these guys back here are fighting and so involved in their own little fight for 14th that they're losing the guy in front of them. Morning coffee. There. So Beto and Aaron just sort of settled in, caught up. Now they can fight. I'm fine with them fighting now. It's just it was all about going in clean. Yeah, with cleanly. Yes. I can't even see the group ahead of this group. Well, I can now.
What was that, Aaron?
I'm going to use this as my gain position opportunity.
Lap fucking 40.
Careful, check up into 3.
It's only optional? Nice. So apparently Treston hit the inside wall, but was able to slow it down enough that all of his damage was fixable. So morning, Leo. We are up to 13th. We had a good pit stop. We started 19th. We had a good pit stop. And then we stayed out under this caution, which got us 3 more positions. I forgot to change my windshield tear off on that stop, though, so I've made sure I check marked it this time because it's a little dirty. All right, one more sip of coffee. It is very early. Goal 1 is to get to the end of this race today. Again, the answer is always bourbon. Always bourbon.
Check up.
I mean, guys, come on.
Knew that was going to happen as soon as we were at the front already. Like, it was obvious whoever was near the front was like trying to go as late as humanly possible, and you could see the hedging starting to happen, and that just means the checkups at the back would have been huge. Because back there they're seeing a green flag, but you can't go yet.
Stupid fucking idiot.
It's like being the fourth person at a traffic light when it turns green, and you're like, well, go.
Yeah, man, you say that, and yet every single time.
Yeah, exactly.
Careful, check up on the back right.
Shane died in his split. We're going to bunch up nice and tight, and then someone at the back will see the green flag and hit the accelerator, and then realize they haven't gone yet, and then chaos. All right, here we go.
What's our check? Check up.
Your game. You're getting protested, dude. You don't go on the start and then you just check up to get a penalty. Yeah, good job, dude.
Yeah, that was pretty shifty, Beta. Well, I just gained 2 positions.
Fitting.
Yeah, Aaron got a good jump. Beto lifted right at the line to force him to get a black flag.
11, just a heads up, you're lucky.
And then I went by both of them. Well, actually, I went by one, and then Aaron had to serve his black flag.
Mohammed, you're blinking.
So that was what I said on, I think, the previous, like, 2 restarts ago was you need to be, or I think it was the initial start, where you can't pass the people on the inside, but intentionally lifting to force the person who got a jump on you to get a black flag, that's,
Hi, Greg.
hey, Andrew.
You're a fucking retard. I don't know if I've ever been held so low to the inside at Indy that I got Did you win the race, John?
bumped down. It is just so hard to pull off an inside pass.
First of all, that was
Unless
not
they've
good.
made a mistake.
Second of all, you came back on
And you
the
can get
outside like 3 times. I
your
tried
front's
to
ahead
give
of the
you every
person.
space.
I'm just not. I am just not good at generating runs with this setup. Yeah. changed my tear off on that last pit stop, and I can barely see now. Nope, I just forgot to check it. If I was smart, that is something I would have enabled, yes. All right, so the pit cycle is starting. That is earlier than I would have gone in. It means he's going to have to save a bit of fuel later in the, well, yeah, save a bit of fuel later in the race. And I would rather save it now. But that's just my strategy. All right, so I just got to be aware. That's not Matthew hitting the wall. That is his internet connection. So I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's just math, man. Oh, that little bit more clean air is beautiful. Huge wall hit by Miguel. So that's good. Yari's letting us by. There's a lap down car. Wait. Hello. $30.60. Hey, morning, Rick. Still fixed. Same as yesterday. The Open 500 isn't until next weekend.
Careful, we'll check this before.
It's the same. They screwed up and made the session fixed. So this whole weekend has been a fixed time does not move Indy 500. So yeah, it's 28 air temperature, so it's a stupid hot day with 45-degree track temperature, which is stupid hot. Hang on, actually, if I open desktop, iRacing. (114-degree track temperature, 83 Fahrenheit air temperature. I fixed it. I got you your info. Holy cow, I'm in fourth. Yeah, if everyone was perfect, this would be a lot harder. That is YouTube. If you wanted it right away, I'd have to be on TikTok with all the kids. More coffee. We're hoping, yeah, we've 19 up to fourth now. We're still on the good strat. Sacrilege.
Check.
My God, I'm so slow. I have the worst reactions of any human being. they also make all the good shit.
How's that super fast?
Roland is somewhere in Europe.
Good job, dude. Thanks.
Oh yeah, Aaron got that. Aaron is still on the lead lap. Good for him. So we got the black flag for passing under yellow from Beto from that one restart, but he was able to just stay ahead of the pack and then have a caution come out to save him. Yeah, track position's everything. I missed out massively yesterday by not recognizing an opportunity. I think I was in 15th or something, and had I stayed out, would have ended up, I would have cycled as 5th and would have not lost, would have still been on the same pit strategy. It didn't change my pit strategy at all. So it was ridiculously dumb for me to not notice that. Stop scraping the paint off your rims. This setup is so bloody hard to pass in this heat.
Porra, Silvio.
Careful for triple number 3.
I like that last caution we all tried to like do the deking people out, and this caution when it should be more obvious that you would want to pit, we didn't even attempt to.
I'm stopping real quick.
He is going to the urinal. He'll be right back. Be right back.
No bio brake allowed. Come on.
Yeah, they had ones where they ended it, said they were going to have the rest of the race on a Monday, and then it still rained Monday, so then the results were final. It would have had to have been the 80s or 90s. I remember watching it. There we go, 2012. Give me the answer, Rick. When was the last time that an Indy 500 was ended early for rain? We believe it was 2012. Franchitti. I flat out can't remember. I assumed it was sometime in the... Then the next one would be, when was the last time the race was finished on a Monday?
Interesting that by that you can prolong the safety period.
Yeah, it happened when we were in like turn 1 or short shoot. I don't quite have enough fuel. I have to save with these guys. Thank you. Yeah, so far that's turned out to be the best Indy result I've had. Thank you. Yes, like, subscribe, click the notification button. That apparently tells you when I go live, since
Jake,
I randomly
you're
do
blinking
go live.
like horribly. 30 car.
So the goal here is to get to lap 90, or 90 to go. I will make it, but Kyle is 2 laps better than me, and Jesper is 4 laps better than me. Jesper's got this race. And Muhammad. Basically, I'm the one in the worst position out of all these guys. Just tell me next time. But you have the newest tires and the most fuel.
Thank radar,
Oh.
thank.
Sorry.
How many yellows do we want? Like,
Hmm. Doesn't that put us back with the 6 guys who already pitted?
Go, 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 go.
You from here you'd have to make 37 laps, 36 laps a stint. Oh my god, my math. Oh wow, ignore me. Jesus. Sorry, my math is, yeah, Jesper's right. Wow. Leaving my pit lane in second gear was dumb. All right, so now we are 2 stops to the end. The guys who are still out have to make they're 2 stops plus a splash. There's no way they're making it. Hugs. It was hugs for the lappers who decided to go in. Hugs for the lappers. Yeah. The goal is to make this the hard fuel, the big fuel save one, so you can push harder for the last, without losing the guys in front.
Checkup? It's a checkup.
Thank you. I started on map 8. As soon as I put the throttle down, I'm like, oh, fuck. Just let me know when and where. And you say that guy, you mean Lionheart former winner Andrew Marquez? All right. So I was able to make that up. Kyle was able to get me back around. So I'm just watching that gap up ahead, 4 cars up there. Looks good. Looks like they're cutting it back down. Bottom turn 3. Turn 3. Look out. Look out. Look out. I saw him sliding in the grass. I'm like, yeah, he's coming back up. Yeah, Kyle, he missed you by a foot. Yep. No, Aaron is on lap 16 of his run.
You guys are funny.
Otis and
Why?
Otis and Manuel stayed out of,
Your strategy sucks.
and Roland and Christoph. Did they just help all of us? Wow, that's
By the way,
really
thank you.
nice. So by those guys staying out, our whole worry of this little group of us was that we wouldn't have anyone in front of us to draft us. But now, because these guys
might
have
have to
stayed
steal that as a quick check.
out, we can continue fuel saving. I'm good with this. Yeah, the problem is we won't. We're already committed to our strategy and it won't deviate. No, they'll be 5 seconds ahead of us. So the front 2 guys are on lap 27. I'm assuming... Yeah. Stay on target. Do not deviate. Okay, so this time I'm first gear, map 1. It's Roland, Christoph, and Aaron are all on lap 18 of their run. '27.
Checking up, checking up, checking up, checking up.
It was too late. I'd already lifted.
Sorry, Ty.
It's okay. It's a checkup situation. Not much we can do. I blocked it if I was you too.
Why are we stacking so much?
Maybe because Otis slowed down, I think.
Someone up front slow down.
Got a lot of people this week that don't seem to know how to lead a race.
Trying to cause a caution?
Just report him after.
Oh yeah, right. So that's Otis, F1 esports driver, who apparently slowed down to 100 kilometers an hour before he went. So he checked up the field. Intentionally. You don't do that in IndyCar. I will just assume that that is lack of experience in IndyCar. Dude has... If you aren't dirty, you aren't doing it right. Yeah. We're poking fun at the esports guys and their no damage off, anything goes style of you will never convince me that a esports series is serious when there's no damage. No, you'd notice it about halfway along the main straight. they would just peter out. Unless he's map 80 through the through the corners. Okay. So, when are these guys gonna pit?
Pit, pit.
There. Just as I said. He is on like 42. Alright, so those guys are out. They have to make a splash. We're pretty sure Roland and Christoph, well, I shouldn't say we're pretty sure. We know. They're going to have to do like 35, 36 lap stints, which just means they won't be able to be racy and competitive. I know I've raced with them before, I just don't remember in what. It's probably official. I don't really have to worry about pitting with traffic in front of me. These guys have more fuel than me. Oh wait, they don't.
Bro, don't rejoin like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is lame. Yeah. Yeah. This sucks. It's just math, and math is uncaring. This is true. This is true, Brent. What the hell? Roland, what? What? That was inexcusable. No one was in front of him. He was just like, I'm stopping. I'm going to let the guy on my inside go by me. Oh no, he was trying to let the car. He was trying to make the car on the inside go ahead of him to fuel save off of. Oh, you. He intentionally did that to have you be ahead of him so he could fuel save off you. There was no one else in front of him. That's the only explanation I can have for it.
Why, Marco?
We go.
pitting in.
Sorry, me? No, I'm pushing like hell. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that was you. I'm so focused on just being pissed off passing people. All right. This doesn't change anything. We just keep going. Do not give up track position. We are on yellow flag number 8. Sorry, what was that? Oh, I'm not going in until I'm out of fuel. Wait, I've already forgotten who it was that... Yep. That's why I need to be as far up through this pack as I can so that when I come out, I'm still ahead. The worst is to come out into the middle, you know, 5 or 6 cars back from the leaders. And then have a caution and you're fucked. So yeah, we should be 4th right now, Aiden. But during the last pit cycle, the guy in front of me, as we were coming to pit exit, stomped on the brakes because he wanted the guy on his inside to be ahead of him so he could draft off of him. The problem with that is I was 1 foot off of his bumper and the guy behind me was 2 feet off my bumper. So he caused a chain reaction accident in pit lane. Luckily, it looks like it was only my front wing that was damaged, and I have no other damage. But that put us at the back. Yeah, now I can't even remember who it was. I'm so bothered that that happened. I can't get a good result here, man. By a good result, I mean top 5. So we've got Otis, F1 Esports
Beware of
driver,
the checkup,
leading
guys.
still, who last time brake checked the field before he went. So we will see if that happens again.
And go slow if you want.
Accelerate smoothly, and when you are ready, and do not deviate from your plan.
There we go. He asked. I like that. All I care is that I'm protecting the top. And that I trust Norton enough that he won't understeer up into me. Really? Well, I'm coming up on him. Nope, won't happen. I hit the rumble strips. I think he hit the wall. Like, I shouldn't have been able to get by him there because I hit the rumble strips and had to lift out of it. But yeah, then he suddenly, I think he hit the wall and I was like, ooh, there's still a chance. Watching your guys' turn 4 exit speeds on lap 0 was just impressive.
Oh, I watched a lot of it. I could just never replicate it. Aw, shenanigans. Turn, car! Now we're into the tough passes. I mean, as has been saying, Andrew Marquez, Lionheart, winner, I think a champion. No, the goal is to get to lap 30 pit. That is the general accepted rule of Indy. You pit sometime extremely close to 30 to go. The reason you do that is because, and you full fuel. Always, do not ever auto fuel on that last stop. And so you always full fuel. And if a caution then comes out, you cycle to the front. So that is the reason that, you know, 31 to 29 is your target window is your target window for Indy. You can deviate from that, but you're now gambling. You do not want to be the guy who stays out 4 extra laps, then a caution comes out, and you now cycled. They've all pitted, so when you pit and come back out, you've cycled to the back. You go from leading the race to being 24th. If it stays green, yes, you might be super, super happy and it all works out. But it's a huge risk. And for me, pitting earlier than that doesn't work out just because of how far back. Like, I'm 3 seconds back from the lead right now. You'll come out, if you're the leader, you generally come out 5 seconds ahead of the lead. So if you think of that, I would be coming out 2 seconds ahead of the leaders, and all that does is lets them use my draft. And suddenly, the gap that I was going to have, those guys are suddenly super fast on their last couple laps before they pit in. It's easier to pit early if you're up, you know, one of the front couple cars, because you'll end up 5 seconds ahead. You don't have to worry about increasing the speed of those guys that have not pitted yet. Morning, Matt. I'm a glutton for punishment. You should go back a couple cautions, Matt, and watch when we were up near in the lead. I think we were 4th at the time, and Aaron brake checked us in pit lane and broke our front wing. I'm not bitter about it. Wait, I'm still bitter about it. But it's also meant we've passed a bunch of cars now. Come on, Craig. All right, time to focus. Yeah, I'm happy with the progression I was able to make while the tires were good, considering how impossible it is to pass with this setup. Well, yeah, it's everyone's on the same setup, but this is this iRacing Fixed setup is my problem with iRacing setups of the ones that like aren't supplied by one of the community people is that they generally just make them really, really good solo. I swear that whoever creates them just sets up a solo session, creates a setup and goes, it's good, it's fast, it handles well, and does no traffic testing at all. So invariably, these setups understeer like crazy. An understeer does not make for a good setup. Combined with a super hot track temperature. If this was 10 degrees colder, we'd all be passing each other. It would be... All right. Yeah, and this is top split, Matt. Come on, Andrew. Catch up to him. Catch up to him. You can do it.
Your car fitting in.
If Andrew doesn't, I am. I just did not want to pit at the same time Andrew did. And I only had one more lap of fuel.
Getting in.
How in the nine hell did Marquez... was this guy. Yellow, 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 black. All right, Kyle is in 24th, a lap down, so he's a couple cars ahead of us.
That was a good move.
Alright.
Turn two.
Okay.
They start going into 2.
We had to let him by, but he's dead.
Ho.
Guys, we can go. Guys, you can go. You can keep the carries behind until the start finish line.
This restart is going to be elbows out. I now have way too much fuel. Well, okay, you have to remember, Brandon, that he's in Europe. So the wall taps that I'm seeing aren't actually happening to him. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, 9 cautions. $23 liters, 46 liters for 20 laps. Yep, I got way too much fuel. And do you know who's right in front of me right now? The guy who cost me my front wing. Oh, I will be going around him. Thank you. Only had to get through this damn field twice now. No. I doubt I'm going to get around Marquez. He's too good. I'm okay with cautions breeding cautions as long as it's not me in the caution. And it's in front of me so that I gain positions. Okay.
Getting back from outside.
Crazy shit you did there, mate.
I think they were momentarily 3
You
wide.
just killed us both.
Okay, that black car is that esports guy. I was like, wow, that was a aggressive dart to the inside through the short chute, but you got him, Andrew. Andrew backed out, okay. It's the hope. I'm surprised he didn't push to get past Otis. Because I think that was his one opportunity to get by Otis. Andrew's tires are a lap fresher than mine, but they're also 5 laps newer than Otis's. Come on, win or crash, guys. I can't get a run anymore. Oh, I said you guys should win or crash. That should be your mentality. Come on. I just want to turn. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, that was terrible, Craig. Terrible. Well, I think sadly we've just sort of settled in. Unless Otis or Andrew makes a mistake here. Tried to get fancy. Look, I can hope, Matt.
GG Ty.
Well,
Congrats,
that robbed
Ty.
the guys at the front of a good battle to the finish.
hate to win it
I
like
don't
that
think
with
us,
your-
our little
with
group of
teammates like
four
that.
here, we're
Yeah,
gonna have a
thank
battle.
you.
I think this was our
I guess you
line.
don't hate winning the Indy 500.
Lamentable.
I don't get Marco's, if I'm not winning, I crash or cause chaos. I don't get, but it seems to be a thing with him. So, Ty, Jesper, Kyle, Mohammed, that's all four guys in voice chat. I did not deserve it. I am back here. Good podium lockout. Thanks, Brandon. Whew. Yeah, it's too bad that pit thing happened, because that put us to the back of the field instead of in fifth. Yeah, it was me doing the bad math. Yeah, Marco is super fast. He's really good when he's like in that top, first through third type. But man, if he ever has something that puts him at the back, you can basically just count on him somehow getting involved in an incident. I don't know if it's just too aggressive to try and get through the field. It really has, Vitor. Like, this has probably been that I can remember the hardest setup track temperature combo to have passing happen. Which is why I will forever be bitter about not realizing I could have jumped a whole bunch of people by staying out yesterday. Because that is the only way to make multiple, well, I guess I did make a bunch of passes here getting up to these guys. But man, once you get up to the guys that are on the same strategy, same skill level, it's like, ugh.
Beleza, isso aqui é top split?
All right, so what happened that
attenuator
ended the race?
É isso, eu corri 2
No, we're doing a picture party. Please don't kill us.
e esse aqui agora. Grande abraço a todos.
Gotcha.
You just sent it and understood. Yeah, Marco was never making that corner. That was a Hail Mary. Coming out of 4 and just starts going up to the outside wall. Oh no, it killed Roland. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. Roland was taken out by Marco in that incident. That's a shame. Let's see if we can... Actually, here's what I should do. I should quit. I should do this the proper way. Quit out, reload the replay, and then it will be able to see the incidents. I mean, we had a lot of incidents, so let's actually find them. Where are you, iRacing? Replays. Do 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 do. Let's go. Load. I know it's an almost 3-hour long replay file, but you can do it, computer. I've already quit out of the session, so someone has to send me a picture of the photo op because I already quit the session. All right, let's see. Oh, wait. How about... Ooh, 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 ooh. RG,
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Ball. Ooh, good save. Okay, nothing.
Yeah, sounds familiar. Sorry for that one.
It's okay.
I don't know, Matt. Me being mad about getting hit on pit lane under caution seems justified. Where's our caution? Where's our incident? Thank you. Hey, we got a good result. We got a top 10. In the end, having to come back through the whole field like that, top 10, I'm happy. When did we have our first caution? Jeebus. iRacing. I thought well, apparently fast forwarding for next incident in a replay is also... Go, Craig. Go. All right, we're just gonna... Cautions, searching for cautions. For shame. There we go. Tristan and Tony. Oof. So this is what took Tristan out. But Tristan was able to get back into the pits and have all his damage repaired under that caution. Woo, 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 woo. Tristan.
What was that, man?
Why is it? All right, so here's our restart. Oh, why are these guys so far back? Wait, I know why they're so far back. They're trying to jump the start. But yeah, nope, that's inexcusable on Vasily's part. Jake is just there with him, but that is you can't do that in IndyCar. We accelerate too fast.
Check up.
To have speed deviations.
Need to go first.
Yeah, exactly, Matty. Oh, is Vasily... What was Vasily's?
It's not hard to just wait for the car in front of you to go first.
Stupid fucking idiots.
Nope, that would be you.
Yeah, man, you say that, and yet, every single time...
Oh, I don't know who that guy is, so obviously you knew him, Matty. But yeah, that was, what, a 1 second gap he tried to leave so that he could jump the start? All on him, 100%.
Mohammed, you're blinking.
Probably the easiest incident review I'll ever do. Oh, you could see it happening as it was like right there. That's the point at which it's happening. So yeah, not John. Almond? The problem here is that Almond can't see the car to his inside and is trying to target the green car in front of him. But the car to his inside is going to start understeering out. Just like that.
Free time.
Jake is on his own. Ooh, speed difference. How far do we got to go till we get to another one? come on. Now we're back on 8. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep. That is just asking too much. Is that Kyle? Yeah, Kyle, I just watched your incident with Silva. It's just you guys were too close side by side for too long. It was like that's gonna netcode. I can tell. It's just like it's not gonna work out. What happened to John? Where did John sell? He was able to get away with it. He still finished 6th. Like, he just basically did a complete pirouette and the car repaired itself. It was like the initial thing was like, oh, you guys super touched and his wing came off and everything. And then it was like, oh no, the car's perfectly fine. And lucky for him, he didn't hit the wall. Why would you show him? Oh, well, let's watch a... You never know what you're going to get, Emery. Like, some of them are amazing. It's just... Yeah, the officials are harder just because you get a lot of guys that, like, they are great they're super good at queuing, and they generally last, you know, they do 10 laps.
Hey.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Good job, dude.
These two. No, Aaron, you cannot hold the car to the bottom at Indy. That's just not cool. The car to the bottom is going to understeer up to the out. He expects you to exit that corner to the outside wall. Trying to force the guy down when you're doing 300 kilometers an hour is a recipe for death. And the fact that these guys did not die here is amazing. Because they should have died.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Oh, this is Maddie dying. We got to you, Maddie. That's not clear. I'm calling that not clear. Oh my God, the net code. So he actually might have been clear in his undercut up had the net code not happened. Based on the timing on that. Because that's what you're doing as the car to the underside. So this is what's happening for those that don't. Maddie's going, and the car to the underside is like, that guy's got me, so I'm going to slide up and behind him. Basically try and get right up behind him and then carry that speed down the straight. But netcode said no. Actually, no, I think he might have still hit you anyway. Poor Bluey. Oh, so he hadn't been that close initially anyway. Whee!
Be right back.
All right.
Nope.
Now we should get into the cautions. I mean, I realize we've had many cautions, but... Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, John still finished 6th after this. So the Kyle incident and now this. All right. No, wrong way. John had to see the run the car to the inside had. He's coming down to try and block it off, but you can't, man. Like, you can't block in the corner when someone's 20 miles an hour faster than you. How did he finish? Oh no, wait, he didn't finish
How many
5th. I was
games
just
do you
seeing
want, like?
the where he was at that time. Okay, never mind. Limp. What lap was the by pit incident? It must be coming up on it. Oop, 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 oop. Ah, got onto the rumble strips, the curb. And just needed, yeah. He didn't recognize, you could hear he was still on the power and didn't realize how much that was going to cause him to understeer in time.
Well, out of turn 3, look out, look out, look out.
And then I was wrong there. It was turn 4, so don't listen to me.
Out of turn 3, look out, look out, look out.
Is that what I sound like? Wow.
I might have to. Checking out. Start time.
It's okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. I thought yellow and blue were... You know, they might still... Actually, we should highlight that. That is good recognition. Just good recognition that he wasn't going to clear him without hitting him. Yeah, he had to lift and give it up, but sometimes that's what you got to do. And then that was a good move to protect your speed loss. That's unfortunate, but yeah. It's going to take me like 45 minutes to get through all the incidents. Yes. Is it with a Y?
Bro, don't rejoin like that. What the fuck?
Ooh, okay, that's very different. Oh, okay, no, so that would be the normal way. Okay. I thought you meant double A. No, as she likes to say, mine is phonetical. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's not on Tony. I shouldn't say that. It's nope. Yeah, that's not on him.
Bro, don't rejoin
That sounds
like that.
right.
What the fuck?
Here we go. Okay, here we go.
What the hell?
I don't understand at this point. If he had wanted to be behind Kyle and Jesper, all he had to do was just pull out into the fast lane in front of me, and that's it. And then slowly accelerate. I would have had to slow down and let those guys go away. But he pulled up alongside of Jesper and then went, oh no, I want Jesper in front of me.
What the?
Or did he speed? Was he concerned that he sped? That's it. So he watches speed, because I'm already at pit limit, 95 kilometers an hour, or 97. Roland didn't have a pit limiter. That's why he checked up. He sped. So pit limit is 97. I'm on my pit limiter. He accelerated to 100 and something. 105, 106, 107, 108, and then suddenly piles on the brakes. And then, of
What
course,
the
dropping
hell?
below the speed, the speed limit pace.
Roland, what?
What? I think. So yeah, that was because he was not using his pit limiter. So he over accelerated. And then realized what he had done and panic braked to not get a penalty, because you don't actually get a penalty the moment you exceed pit limit. It's within, there's like timing lines interspersed along the pit lane. And if between two of those, you're faster than the speed limit. That's why you'll see sometimes guys come into pit lane and they cross the line and they're faster than what the pit limit is. But then they slow down below and back onto the limiter, and then thus between the entry line and that first timing line equals out to less than the pit limit. Yeah, what he should have done is been on his pit limiter. Once he'd exceeded it, hit his pit limiter with his still on the gas, which would be limited to to the pit limit 97, and then he can use the brake to slow down the car. Well, the gas would still be pushing it, so that would slow you down to 97, but not drop you to 85. And it's the dropping to 85 while I'm doing the pit limit at 97 that caused us to hit. Still pissed off because he should not have done, like, that's what the pit limiter's for. These guys trying to play games with, like, oh, I'm going to do 90, the pit limit's 96, 97. It's like, if you're on the pit limiter, it's actually half a kilometer an hour slower than just holding your throttle if you can like perfectly
was
get 97.
Inexcusable.
Like get your like so you will see that's where you'll see I'm on my pit limiter and I'm flapping between 96 97. Say here is the example. And you'll see the another guy who's like just sort of inching forward, and that's cuz he's playing games. He's or not playing games. He's playing with fire where he's doing like 97. He's not on the limiter, so he's trying to hold it at exactly 97 and hoping that he doesn't go up to 98 and have iRacing give him a speeding in pit lane penalty. On those really long pit lanes, that can be like, 20 feet of time, which is important. I will never do that because it's just not something.
My marker.
Also, I'm old. Asking me to do an exact speed with my foot? Yeah.
Go slow if you want.
Accelerate smoothly, and when you are ready, and do not deviate from your plane.
Come on. I mean, we had a caution at the end. Where's the rest of them? I guess that was the last caution, was that last caution. The last caution was the last caution. That's Craig mental logic right there. Apparently Craig's fast when he drives angry. Oh, if I'd just gotten some help, had either of these guys just pulled, but I had to give it up.
Oh, good move.
Woo. Oh! Why is he cutting down? Same time he's cutting up. That's not good.
Good move.
So poor, who was that? Christoph, who sees this happen in front of him and is just like, wait, he sees that happen and he's like, I'm going to get 2 spots. Lucky day for me. Woohoo! Unfortunately, Josh was 20 miles an hour slow trying to get back up to speed.
Turn two.
Can't be lucky. Oh, was that the one that ended the race? No. we go. There's our race ender. There is Roland getting justice for Craig. Justice for Craig. Oof. Oh yeah, right. We already watched this. I'm willing to watch it again.
GG Ty.
Ooh. Aww. Poor Miguel. He did nothing. He's just like, please let me through. Okay. All right. That was the race. I mean, we ended up 8th, right? 8th. I will take that. I mean, great guys in front of me. We had a chance to have a higher position had we not had the pit stuff happen. We would have been up with the top 5 battling it out. Still, we're able to claw our way back to 8th. Got to be happy with that. So I'm happy with ending this week of Indy 500 fixed with that. Oh, yeah, right. Matt wanted me to look at some terrible picture he'd cut of me. That's it? Is that me angry? That's just sort of me sad. Disappointed. We'll call that disappointed. Before pit. Oh, actually, no. Now that you point out, it's the before pit in a happy space. After pit, not in a happy space. That's good. Why? There we go. There were the winners. How do I... Hang on. Do. Add a source. Main. I don't have a source to show just my screen. Done. There are the boys celebrating their win. All right, that's how we're going to leave it. I'm going to go out. It's nice out still. Thanks for joining. Matt, popping in late there. Emery. What, we had... hey, I didn't know I could move that. Hey, things I'm learning. All right. We'll be back later this week for more racing. I hope everyone enjoyed. We got a good result. I'll take it. We finished. That's what I said I wanted to do. Until